like Tony Stark, like Cat Stark from fucking what do you call it, Game of Thrones. Even though I've never seen it, I've heard.
It was Game of Thrones was good. Are we taping? No. Are we on? I don't even know. Okay, yeah, we are. Game of Thrones is good, but like everything, it got a little. They're always throwing gratuitous homosexual shit in.
Are they?
You don't notice it. You don't. I guess I stopped watching TV for a while, and I stopped watching porn, and I started watching.
Good for you,
dude. It's been helpful.
Yeah, it really affects you psychologically.
But you
desensitizes you.
You posed before, haven't you?
For Playboy and FHM, but I never showed anything. It was all implied, and I will never. But going back to Game of Thrones, I've actually never seen it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Everyone's like, you've never seen it? You've got to see it. I'm like, just because everyone's so hard on me about it, I'm like, definitely not going to watch it now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait 12 years. No, yeah, because you're not gonna be able to enjoy it. Because I'm the same way. It's like if it gets too hyped up, I'm gonna find every flaw possible about the thing,
right?
And say, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Right. And also, like, part of me, I just feel like I like going against the grain. You know what I mean? Like, even during COVID, everyone was moving to Florida. I'm like, I'm going to move to Detroit.
Where'd you move from?
Opposite. South Florida, West Palm Beach, Miami. And before that, I was in the Philippines.
You're Filipino?
Yeah, born and raised.
What they call that, Hapa?
No, well, just Filipino or Filipina.
So you're half Filipino?
No, so I'm Filipino, Chinese, Russian, and Irish.
What a combo.
Depends on the day.
What are you today?
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm still unpacking that.
Let's see, if I could be, what would I do? If I was you said Irish, Russian, Chinese, Filipino. Let's see. Fuck. I would cook and bargain like a Chinese person. I would drink like shit. You could probably drink like an Irish or a Russian.
Yeah, I can.
And then I would party like a Filipino.
There you go. Oh, no, like I'm nurturing like a Filipino. I cook like a Filipino.
Do you?
I nurture like a Filipino.
Soul food.
Yeah, like treat my friends and the people that I love like a Filipino. They're kind people.
Yeah,
They're
man.
the best people.
There was a small Filipino community out here in Michigan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back in the day, and I was cool with them. And it was interesting to see how they could get down here in the States because they would have the whole family living in a big-ass house. Yeah.
Yes, that's how it works. There's like literally no retirement communities or old folks' homes in the Philippines because you all just live in the same house. You take care of your parents, you know?
What do you think of Americans in that sense?
In terms of what? Like
not taking care of their parents?
I don't think that it's an obligation. I think that, at least in the Philippines, when people do it, it's because they want to. It's because we like to stay connected, you know? So, I don't know. I know that some Americans will just drop their parents off or grandparents off at an old folks' home. See ya. I would never do that. I told my mother, I'm like, I don't care if I have to get an in-law suite or an extra nurse. I will take care of you. You will never be alone. I will never abandon you.
I just did that with my mom, where like I got to leave my one place and go to another place so that we could bring my mom in. And it sounds like I'm like this good son, but dude, my mom is so helpful. Like having my mother around is not. It's not a negative. It's actually a positive.
It's a positive. I don't know what I would do without my mom. She's become like my best friend, you know? Like we've got a really good relationship.
Where is she back in? Where's she at?
She lives in she moved to Raleigh, North Carolina from Florida quite a few years ago. But she goes back and forth from the Philippines. And
do you get to the Philippines at all?
Yeah, I normally go once a year, but during COVID, during the shutdown, I think it was like 2019, I was supposed to fly there. Mm-hmm. Flight got canceled. World shut down. And then I moved to Detroit, and I hadn't been back in 6 years. It was just excruciating. Like, I hated it. I was, like, really longing to go back home. So last year I went for the first time in 6 years, and I stayed for 2 months, which wasn't long enough.
Really?
And, yeah, it was a really, really special trip.
Could you find yourself, like, retiring there?
100%.
How much would it cost you a year to live in the Philippines?
It depends on how you want to live. I mean, there's a lot of people who are retired or just collecting retirement that are living very comfortably there. Like maybe they're collecting $50,000 a year or something, living very comfortably and simply,
Right.
right? But the U.S. dollar really goes a long way, really goes a long way there.
I've heard too. I got some Filipino homies that hate going back home because their relatives hit them up for money, and then other ones that don't have that problem.
Yeah. Well, there's not much of a middle class in the Philippines. Or maybe it's coming up a little bit more. It's either like, maybe you live in the province or you've got it going on. So it depends on what kind of family you come from, but that's a common thing,
Yeah, my homeboy was messing with this one Filipino chick, and she was like, "Oh, they were going for a walk over there." And she was like, "Oh, I think my family has a mansion here." And then they just went to like a mansion that nobody was in, but the staff was still working in there, and then they hung out in
Yeah,
in
that's
that
how
mansion.
it is. That's how it is.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
And then here she's just like a regular chick that was like a barista or
Right. I moved here. I'm like, I got to do my own laundry. And
yeah, right?
yeah, but it was good. When I was growing up, I grew up well, but I also I was pretty much raised by the help and our staff and my grandmother. And on the weekends, I'd go hang out in the province. Like, they're my family, So I grew up with that kind of contrast. My best friend was the labandera's granddaughter. Labandera means the woman who washed our clothes. Her
Yeah.
granddaughter is my best friend to this day.
Oh shit.
Yeah, to this day.
So explain to me what the province is like. Can you describe that just so I can have a better
So
understanding?
it depends on where you are, what region you're in. But for an example, where I'm from the Negros Islands.
Yeah.
I was born in Manila, grew up in the Negros Islands, and some in Manila. But maybe you're surrounded by sugarcane. It's simple. There's chickens and animals, and people don't have much, and maybe they just have a dirt floor and just concrete walls if they're lucky. And they're the happiest people in the world. They're getting water from the well, and I wonder sometimes if it's just because they don't have to think much outside of what's in front of them. Like, it's just stripped down to the simple things. But I'm sure that's not easy.
No, but I find that as life gets quote unquote easier, people become more miserable. It's almost like we find meaning in the mundane. Like think about, I was living in LA. Nobody did their own yard work.
Right.
And that used to be, there's some shit that needs to get done. I go out there and do it. I can feel good about myself.
Right. Yeah.
All of our jobs it's all cerebral. Like when I do this, I don't know if it's good or bad.
Right.
Like there's no, you can't see any results. In the days in the Philippines, back in the day, you see results. You can actually get some happiness from what you do.
Yeah, exactly. But see, I enjoy stuff like that. Like, I enjoy cleaning, and I don't mow the lawn, right? But I would, and I'd probably enjoy it. Like, give me a weed whacker. It's so satisfying.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, I think that's, but unfortunately, it's interesting talking to you because you live here in America, but you're not ruined. I don't have a lot of, like, I think American women are kind of been broken by feminism. Yeah, they've been told not to like to do the things that is helpful around the house, and almost to resent. These things.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, dude, you're natural. Like, what my wife just had a baby. Guess what she did?
Congratulations.
Thank you. Nesting. Like, it was in her to nest.
Yeah.
It wasn't in her to go out on town and make some fucking money for me. It was in her to nest.
To nest.
Yeah.
Right.
She wasn't at HR asking for more hours.
Right.
So it's like we've been tricked to do what we shouldn't do, and then people are mad about it, and you can see a bitterness.
I just think people should do what they want to do, and that there are no rules to life, as long as you're not hurting anybody.
But like I used to think that, and I
don't think that way anymore.
I'm biblical.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah. Like, because the problem with that thought is it implies that everybody sees the world the same as you and wants the same things as you. Mm-hmm. And it's like, what is hurting somebody? And in your definition of hurting somebody is different than my definition of hurting
Sure.
somebody.
Yeah.
So it almost leads to chaos. There's no universal truth.
Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is, you know, for an example, I can go back to the Philippines and they might say, well, at this age, shouldn't you have children by now? And why aren't you this? And why aren't you that? That's what I mean.
I think, well, it's tough. I feel for y'all gals, man.
Yeah.
You got to go get an old timer because the guys your age are faggots.
There's the whole dating world is insane.
Dude, I'm
Is
so embarrassed by it.
insane. I'm like, what is happening? Like, what happened to, like, nowadays? It's like some women can't even get a text. Like, back in the day, men would write letters in the middle of a fucking war.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you'd hear from them.
Yes.
Like,
I think we were talking about porn. I think porn's a huge problem.
big problem.
It allows a release valve. Mm-hmm. Then you got all these little men groups that talk shit, and they're like men going their own way or whatever. Like in women,
It's so easily accessible too.
Yeah, right.
Even yeah, it's just.
I think if you want to be happy, you just got to get off the internet because
I know.
it programs you in such a way. Like even if
True.
if I go on Twitter to look at news, like now I'm having invisible arguments in my brain
Right.
about who the original Moors were. It's just fucking ridiculous.
And then the algorithm, you can go on Instagram and look up one thing, one negative thing, that's what it's going to keep showing you. And then you're just digesting that information constantly. It affects your life, right? I tell people all the time, like, if I wasn't in this industry, I don't know if I would have social media.
Yeah, and it's like, and you are in the industry. You do music and such.
Social media is your business card.
I'm telling you, I stopped doing it, and I lost so much money, but I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Like I can't put a price on not arguing with strangers
On your
online.
happiness, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But it's gotten crazy too. It's almost to a point where it's like I don't even want to look at fucking anything. Like I don't even like looking at my email.
Right.
Like it's
Take
got
all the screens away.
Yeah, dude. Like
They had this one, it was a couple years ago, I saw this video. It was of this little girl and they gave her a book.
Yeah.
And so she started doing this, trying to expand the photo
Bruh.
on the paper.
And you know that it's kids, you gather less information when you're reading from a screen than from actual tactile paper. Like you're getting like 20-30% less retention.
I was just telling a friend the other day, I'm like, man, I miss the smell of a newspaper.
Yeah.
You know the smell of a newspaper?
Yeah, truly. It's
Nothing like it.
Yeah, even old books, all of that.
Old books, yes.
See, like, look, man, we need a nice fellow to come and knock you up because we need the thinking gals having kids.
Gosh. Well, no, it's funny because I moved here to Detroit for love because I can live anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And within like 6 months, I was married.
Wow.
And I'm going to soon no longer be married anymore.
What did you do wrong?
It's not about, I don't think it's about what I did wrong. And like, I could sit here and probably talk about it for hours.
Just like in a sense, or like,
I know
what
that-
would you have done different? How about that?
I don't know if I would have done anything differently because I learned so much. I've gained so much value in what I went through. And even going into it, I remember saying, I was like, even if I fall flat on my face, like I would regret not making this decision because it was right at the time.
Right.
It was right at the time until it wasn't.
Is he gay or something?
No. He was, can I talk about this during an active divorce?
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. Hey.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's not talk about that.
But soon, maybe I'll come back and then I'll spill the beans. Yeah.
My wife and I didn't do. We that was another cool thing. We got married. I don't have any state divorce. Like if she wants to leave me,
Yeah.
then I guess we're divorced. Or if I want to leave her, then
Right.
we're divorced. There's going to be no lawyers involved. It's kind of nice not to involve the state.
Right.
I don't like the state. I don't want them
Right.
involved. I don't want them involved in things.
I would have rather it gone that way for me, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think more people need to do that. Like I think it delegitimizes marriage by bringing in all these outside parties and this bureaucracy.
Right. And people don't get married to get divorced.
No.
So, I gave it all that I could. And
You left him?
we kind of left each other. Well, yes, I left. I made the choice. And shortly after, I found out that he also made the choice. So, but it was not amicable. Like, I feel like as beautiful as it started is how badly it disintegrated.
What was the guy? Was he a white guy, black guy?
White guy. Yeah.
It's tough with different. I don't know what you do. Like, it's tough for you because you got like 7 different things going on, and I don't know which you're more of, right? But
Right.
I've had relationships with Lebanese and Colombian and Mexican and black.
Yeah.
And
I don't have a type.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you that everyone's different.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, ethnicities are different. Like,
What and how they show up in relationships?
yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Interesting.
I mean,
I was with someone from Argentina before this, and before that, it was another white guy. So
I don't know what to tell you.
best of luck,
Sounds like you keep striking out on these Caucasians there, girl.
man.
Rats.
Yeah. Pivot.
I don't know what to. It's tough. I don't. I've got a homegirl that like her man had she needed to talk to him about something serious, and he had an anxiety attack.
Oh,
I've never heard of such a thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm from the 70s, right? Like,
Right.
I was born in 77. Like, men didn't have anxiety attacks when their
so
girl needed to talk to him and
That's
shit.
so true.
Like, what is this all
People
about?
didn't even use the word anxiety back then, right?
You know how you're talking, like, I got this theory, and I believe that they're using they're using witchcraft on us.
Oh my god.
And psychiatry is one of the ways that they use witchcraft on us. Well, like, think about it like this. When you look in your phone and you're looking on your Instagram, you're being mesmerized and glamored by these lies. And it makes you look at the world differently. And sometimes it might make you jealous. It might make you envious. It might make you want to be prettier.
Yeah.
And it's like
Triggers.
Yeah, these things. And then you behave differently because of that. And you're behaving differently because of lies. And think about how many times they've introduced these therapeutic words, and it's almost turned men into
Anxious
fucking bitches.
attachment, avoidant, dismissive avoidant.
Yeah, like we never had that. Either the guy was just like a bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're a bitch.
Yeah.
Stop
Get
being
up,
a bitch.
stop being a bitch. Yeah. Yeah,
He's
you
like,
speak your need, that's fine.
I'm just avoidant. Like they give men these words they get to cling on to instead, and then they use that as their shield to defend their behavior.
Well, sometimes I also feel like once you label yourself as something, let's say a doctor tells you, okay, you have whatever, ADHD.
Yeah.
Then you start identifying as someone that has ADHD.
Yes.
And even if you don't, eventually over time, because I do believe words are powerful, what
They are.
happens is that's how you start showing up.
Yeah, and like even Jesus says, like, pray like you already have the thing.
Right.
So
Well, it's similar to like manifestation, right? Or
it's
no? Because that's what I believe in.
Well, that's biblical. Like
Yeah,
that is
okay.
biblical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the big difference between manifestation and prayer,
Right.
The proper way is you're cutting God out of the picture, and it's just your will for manifestation. But you're supposed to pray that way. Like you're supposed to pray with the faith that you have it.
That you already have it.
Yes.
And the feeling that you already have it.
Yeah. Jesus tells you to pray like you have it. So it's like they coincide, but the only difference is in this case, you're God. You decide I get this for myself, and in my case, I'm asking God. That's the big main difference.
Yeah.
But I've tried both ways. I'm newly saved, so
You are? Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's been
you're
pretty
happy.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
no porn, no drugs.
Yeah.
The one thing I noticed about the lack of porn is I didn't realize how whorish everybody looks because of porn.
Oh, tell me more.
Well, I don't look at things that I'm not looking at like penetration, right? And I don't watch worldly television.
Right.
So I get turned on pretty easy now.
Oh yeah, because you're not desensitized.
Yeah, I'm
by
not like,
all
yeah,
the
I'm not
other-
blown out. And so
Right.
now when I go outside and I see how people are dressed, and it's like, yo, man, your daughter looks like a whore. Hey, mom, like I can see the imprint of your vagina.
Right.
But if everyone's jerking off all the time, that's lightweight. But
Right.
for
That's nothing. Right.
but for a fella like me, I'm seeing like,
Whoa.
I'm like a
Where's
Ruger.
blinders?
I'm like, yo, dude, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with that?
What do I do with my hands?
Yeah, straight up. So
Oh man.
it's interesting to see how we have changed, how we've changed as a culturally. Think about it, like before internet porn, like you didn't see the way women were behaving in such a manner.
Oh well, they had magazines back then,
And yeah, you like
and the shops, and you go into the shops, and you go rent the room for.
do you know what I'd have to do when I was working in Chicago? I'd have to go give this guy. I'd have to go in and pay like $1.50 a minute in
Right.
some dark room in the back of like some
That was
seedy
just
place.
used by some other dude
Do you know
2
this,
minutes prior.
the smell of stranger semen, man?
Oh my god.
It's a real bummer. It's like ammonia. And like that was like, if you're gonna be grimy, you should pay the grimy price.
Right.
Now it's like you can just do it on your phone.
Oh man.
I feel for the modern world. Guess what? Like I'm not gonna give my daughter. I'm not giving her. She's not getting any screens. None of that.
My sister did that for a while with her kid.
How did it go?
I don't think he's looked at screens for a while. He's a fantastic kid. He's so just present and aware of his emotions. He's really young too. I think he looks at it now, or maybe certain TV shows he's allowed to watch. But at first, I was like, "Oh, that's interesting, but smart. Do it."
Yeah.
And it worked out really well. And I think if I ever had a kid, I don't have any kids, I'd probably do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, let's get outside and look at the grass and see what kind of insects we can find. I'm not going to give you a screen or video game so that I can keep you occupied doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do that.
Well, it's tough too because it's the parent is addicted to the screen, so therefore the child is addicted to the screen. The parent wants to play on their phone. So here, kid, look at this. Now you got two
Right.
junkies hanging out together.
Exactly.
It's, I think the system itself that we live within is abusive, and I understand why they hate us because we sign up, we pay for our own abuse.
I know. Sometimes I think, maybe I think to the extreme where I'll have these thoughts of like, maybe I'll just live off the fucking land. Maybe I'll just go, grow my own vegetables but then I might get bored. You know what I mean? I don't know.
You might. I don't know. I think, well, that's right. It's trying to find, I think it's trying to find meaning in the mundane, man. Like, yeah, that's it. But
I appreciate the simple things. It's funny because I was talking to a friend a couple weeks ago. It was a new friend, and they were like talking about how I just live this extravagant lifestyle, and I must need this, constant like bells and whistles. I'm like, no. I love doing simple things. I like going to simple places. I love trips to Home Depot. I like painting. I like cleaning grout. Like
just
those are the things that I love the most.
it's you said that you grew up with like help and stuff like that. What was that like?
For me, it was normal. I didn't think anything outside of it growing up because that was my normal.
So
right?
what is it? What does that entail?
So I had and to this day I just talked to her yesterday. Something called a yaya, which is a nanny.
Okay.
And she started raising me when I was 6 months old.
Did she
She
breastfeed
was
you?
19. No.
Okay.
No, but yeah, actually, on my last trip to the Philippines, we surprised her and built her a house.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and it was the most fulfilling thing I've ever been a part of. And
So-
I wish I could do it all over again.
Hold up, you was
She
out there
deserves
building
the
it
world.
yourself, or you paid to have
No,
it
we
built?
hired, she had family
Uh-huh.
that knew how to do it, so we hired a team, and we got it done in 2 months. I shared it on my Instagram, and that was the least we could do for her after everything that she's done for us. But it was nice growing up. We'd have a gardener outside. I'd go bother him. You know, we had a cook. I'd go bother her. I'd be in the kitchen chopping up vegetables and
What'd your
eating
parents
fish
do?
eyeballs. So my biological father, he was British, and he and my mom split, I think when she was still pregnant with me. But he was an entertainer. He grew up, he was a vaudeville performer
No
in
shit.
his family, yeah. And he and my mother built a sailboat and with my other siblings, and they traveled all over the world. And they lived on the sailboat. They lived in Spain and Europe and Denmark, Morocco, all over the world. And my mom was a sailor. When she was she was
cool.
pregnant with my sister.
Okay.
She's got all these incredible stories, right? And she was in her 20s. And she was alone. She sailed from Key West to Cuba, filled up her sailboat with as many people as possible. They were pouring in because they were trying to escape Cuba at the time.
Your mom's a traitor. No.
She's no way. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, my mom's a badass.
I'm just teasing.
I
man.
love
Go
my
on.
mom.
Go on. No, I like illegals.
So she sailed them back to Key West, but on the way back, she said, "Okay, everybody, now we're in U.S. waters. Do not litter. Okay,
Right.
we're in U.S. waters. Be careful." And it was filled with pregnant women, children, older men, all sorts of people. And this one older gentleman stood up. He took off his shoes and he threw them into the water. And meanwhile, these people didn't have anything but the clothes on their back.
Right.
And slowly but surely, everybody else stood up and started throwing their shoes in the water as a sign of like, we're free now. Or,
Wow.
we have opportunity. So that's what my parents did growing up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you were the last kid then
And
that they had.
that my mother had. Yeah.
Okay.
My biological father ended up meeting somebody else while my mom was still pregnant with me. That's why I have a little half brother and two little half sisters who I
Is
love
that
very
tough?
much.
Is that hard having like proof that? I mean, I guess it's not hard. That it's like kind of a reminder of what could have been, and you see brothers and sisters that like, damn, Dad.
No, because when I was about 3 or 4, my mom met my stepdad, who I love and respect so much, and they've been together for over 35 years. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Your mom sounds really interesting.
She is very interesting. She's been through a lot. But I grew up with my grandmother too, and she was like
The matriarch.
yeah. Her name was Hortensia. They called her the Dragon Lady.
Hortensia, the dragon lady?
She was this like Juilliard trained opera singer turned like congresswoman when she was in her 60s.
This is in the Philippines?
This is in the Philippines, yeah. And she was one of the most successful farmers in sugarcane. My family, we've been part of the sugarcane industry for generations.
No shit.
And she was a badass. And so actually when I got married, instead of taking my ex's last name, I changed it to hers, which is Starke. And I have it tattooed right here. Starke means strong in German.
So you got like the Philippines is so crazy. Like with all the different people coming in there and colonizing and not colonizing and working within them. It's got like I never would have thought of German. I thought you were going to say like a Spanish last name.
Right. But at one point, my grandmother married somebody with that last name. Yeah.
Oh.
But we do have a huge Spanish influence in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Because they came in and they introduced us to the forks and the knives. And that's why our family reunion is the Lopez family reunion.
What's that
and
mean?
Lopez is just the last name.
Okay.
Right. Or like some of the words are the same, like cuchara, tenedor, or ventana. Like
Or
we have
adobo.
Spanish words. I make the meanest chicken and or pork adobo
Yeah.
you have ever had.
Go on. Can you tell people what it is so that
Okay, so it's funny because adobo, essentially the ingredients are pretty simple.
yeah.
And a lot of people say, okay, like let's say 5 people can make adobo using the same ingredients, but it's going to taste different.
Yeah.
Everybody's adobo tastes different. So when I make my chicken adobo, I like to use chicken thighs, or when I make pork, I'll use like a pork butt. I'll marinate that overnight. So it's essentially vinegar, soy sauce, onions, garlic, bay leaves, peppercorn, brown sugar, maybe a little bit of water, depending on how you dilute it, and it is absolutely delicious.
I know it's very.
You've had it,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm a cultured fella.
Have you had lumpia or pancit?
Yeah, pancit. Is that the
noodles?
The glass noodles? Yeah.
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 But have you had balut? You know what that is?
I won't eat that.
Yeah, you don't even want to try it.
Man, I'm not real good at. So bullet's the duck egg, right?
It's the fermented duck egg. It's a delicacy, right?
What's it taste like? Umami?
You cannot compare. I can't compare it to anything. They did have it on Fear Factor.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have been
Did
like,
Joe
pass
Rogan
the
eat it?
salt. Yeah, I'd win that. I'd win
Fucking
that round
like,
for
what,
sure.
bitch?
The
Bullet.
Yeah, I'm done. Give me your bullet. You don't want to eat it?
Is there feathers in it?
A little bit. Here's the thing. So when I was growing up, I ate it like after school. I typically didn't like eating the duck,
So what do you eat?
the yolk and the
The little whites?
yeah.
Wait, hold
whites.
up. I don't understand how this works. I thought the yolk was the duck. How does that go?
Well, no, like the little ducks in there. So if you open it up and you take
Yeah.
it apart, you'll
Okay.
see the yolk and you'll see the egg white part, which is solidified, and then you'll see the duck kind of there on the side, just
Yeah.
kind of resting. Ooh, yeah.
I remember hanging out with I made
can't.
friends with Asians, and they were like they peer pressured me. It was one of those like, what are you gonna like? Let's see what you're all about, sir. And I end up having to eat the face off of a fish, like eat the eyes and all that shit. And
Okay, that's
So-
not bad though. Sometimes those are the best parts, like the
Yeah, it's
cheeks.
fine, yeah.
Growing up, I'd go to the kitchen and I would pick out the fish eyeballs, fried, of course,
yes,
and it was my favorite snack.
a little hard.
Yeah, little crunchy eyeballs. I was a weird kid.
I mean, and once I did that, once I did that the first time, I would just do that every time. I was I've often been the token white person at a place,
Right.
and it serves me well just to be the craziest one. They're like,
I don't know. Let's
that white
not
guy's-
invite him.
That white guy's crazy, I'm like, over there, yeah, eating.
Exactly.
It's the best way to be.
Oh my goodness.
So, I was gonna ask you something else, and then I forgot, and that's a damn shame.
Damn, it'll come back.
Yeah, it really will.
Yeah.
So wait, oh yeah, so the Filipino shit that I can remember was they always had like a big ass fish, and then they had spoons on the wall, a wooden spoon on the
I
wall.
literally have a wooden spoon on my wall. I'm dying right now. Tell me you're Filipino without telling me you're Filipino. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know the background behind it, to be honest with you, but I definitely have a wooden spoon hanging on my wall.
Do you karaoke too?
I crush karaoke.
What's your go-to songs?
Ooh, I like to do Fever by Peggy Lee,
All right, that's a banger.
which is fun.
Yeah.
Always a banger. But then sometimes, depending on how I feel, and maybe I've had a couple drinks, I'll get a little excited and maybe do like Bohemian Rhapsody or something. Because then we can all sing it together.
Yeah, that's a and you can
Maybe
be
a little
over the
Afro
top.
Man. I don't know. You know?
Because I got high. Or is
Colt 45.
wait, hold up. Hold on a second. I don't even. Can you pull like? I don't. Yeah, because hold on a second. We got right by my house. There's this bar where singer songwriters play every now and again.
Yeah.
And there was a real shitty guy yesterday that couldn't sing, and he was like, "If someone gives me $100, I'll play Colt 45." But I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. So Colt 45 is an Afro Man song.
Yeah, I used to, back when my nails were shorter, I'd cover it on the guitar, but I make it sound real pretty.
Is it real long? Is it a long song?
It's really vulgar.
He's like, if someone gives me $100, I'll play
Yeah,
Colt
it's
45.
long.
And then instead of that, he just played, "I see your picture away." Some about the fuck.
Nobody wants to hear that.
That's the first
Was
time
it
I heard
Sheryl
it.
Crow?
Yeah,
No, I mean, it's not bad.
I put your picture away. All right, I got a Colt 45.
By Afro Man.
I never even heard this
Here we
shit.
go. Oh, no.
All right, I'm going to jump. It's true. We don't.
When I met a little girl.
I let her ride in my caddy 'cause I didn't know her daddy was the leader of the Ku Klux Klan. We on the bed, on the
It's vulgar.
This has got 345,000 likes.
What is that on YouTube?
Yeah, how do I, I used to work on a rap station. I never even heard this fucking song.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't feel bad that I haven't.
Hidden gem.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Not for you these days, at least.
I'm good.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh my goodness.
Literally, I'm like,
What?
what the fuck is the code 45? But I was too busy to Google the shit. So, and then you come in the very next day and explain it to me.
Wow. Wait. Seriously?
Yeah, it was literally yesterday.
Yesterday?
Me and my wife were sitting there on the thing. I was like, yeah, he's in the middle of the.
Synchronicity.
That's how I know I'm going to the right spots. You know what I mean? Like
Same.
When it stops, that's when I know I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
I
Let me
gotta
realign.
I gotta.
I love it when synchronicities like that happen to me too. For me, it's just confirmation that I'm exactly where I need to be.
Yeah.
That's what I believe
Yes.
in. That's my take.
I know. I mean, that's it, right? That's
Yeah.
Yeah. And when it's silent for too long, I'm like, all right, the fuck.
Pivot.
Yeah. Like, what
What do I need to do
here?
differently
What am I
here?
doing here, guys?
Well, I think it's just all about getting reconnected to yourself, and whether it's maybe you pray, or whatever ritual you have, to get grounded again and connected to self and to the universe or God.
It's hard. It's really crazy having conversations with people because it's like it's annoying to be a Christian. It's to say when you say that I'm like there's only one way, but I just shut the fuck up, and I think everybody understands that. Like I don't know about saying the gospel anymore. It's like I
Right.
feel like people are aware of Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sucks that like I was thinking about this. It sucks that there's these basic truths that you and I both operate in
Sure.
that can't really reconcile. Like we can be cordial, we can be friendly, we can be friends.
Right. Yeah.
But you and I see, and this isn't just you and I. It's just
Right.
like
Generally.
this is what generalizations, and this
Yeah.
is what's hard. Is like that if we truly hold true to what we believe, one of us is wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These young Muslim guys helped me spray off the tires of my car.
Yeah.
And we were cordial and it was good, but it's like it sucks because when you play this equation out, we're this far away from each other. We're miles and miles away from each other.
In terms of your belief systems.
In terms in like game theory, how if things play out, we're not buddies anymore, and that sucks. But like it doesn't mean you have to be. It doesn't mean you're my enemy now, but it does
Right.
mean it's kind of like you got to operate like prison land. Where like we can be cool, but I'm in this
That's a really
clique
good
and you're in that
analogy,
clique.
right? Yeah. I respect everybody's beliefs and whatever religion you believe in. And
But what if my belief is that your beliefs suck? Like that's
And that's okay.
yeah, but like that's
That's
what I'm-
okay.
I know, but
You can think my beliefs suck.
I don't think that your belief sucks.
Right.
But what I'm saying is like, what do you do when respecting everyone's belief, and then one person's belief says there's only one belief, and your belief is the wrong belief?
It might be complicated maybe
That's what
if
I
you're
mean.
married to that person. You know what I mean?
Is that what you got involved in?
No. Well, no. I think my ex grew up in a very strict, like religious, from just what he tells me,
Catholic?
Christian, Baptist.
Oh.
I think he told me something like that. And so yeah, but then when we got together, he wasn't.
Do you know what it
Holding on
says
to
in the
those
Bible?
beliefs anymore.
The
What?
Bible says that it's worse for a man to not take care of his family. That's worse than like turning away from God.
I believe that.
But look at all these bitch ass dudes in
I know,
Christianity that
I
don't
know.
pay attention to these things.
I grew up Catholic. I went to a Catholic school.
That's not real Christian.
No, it's not. That's not real Christian to me.
No, man. I'm the same way. I'm Italian, right? So it's just like,
You're Italian?
yeah, look at my
I would have
nose.
never.
Well-
would have never guessed.
Well, it's because I'm pink.
You are pink.
I'm pink as fuck.
You're the pinkest Italian I've ever seen.
I'm pinky the
Italian.
Pinky the Italian wop.
No, I love Italians.
Well, I'm half Italian and
And?
Irish.
Oh.
And I don't
Hey,
like
what's up,
Italians.
fam?
Yeah, there we go. I don't know, man. Like, the more I look at Italians, the less I like Italians.
Tell me why.
Because they're shitty.
Why are they shitty?
Well, look at them. Look. All right,
Wait,
so
okay.
right now, the freeway, did you notice in your years being here in Michigan that the freeway is always being worked on? That there's
You know
always
what, you're right.
construction?
You know what, you're
That's
right.
because it's a bunch of mob fucking wops running our pockets constantly.
Is that what's happening?
They've been fixing the same roads forever. They use
Like
shoddy
Groundhog's Day.
material. Yeah, they use shoddy material that constantly needs to be replaced. It's a bunch of fucking mobster
That's why you
wops.
got to use better material.
They
You
don't.
don't have to go back.
They. You don't think they know that? This is like they.
Wait a minute.
This is designed to fuck up, so they always have a job. What shitty group of people is that? Like just fucking, just embezzle like the Jews.
My
You know what I mean?
God.
Like fuck, dude.
Yeah, I do like the Jews. My grandfather was a Ashkenazi Jew. So does that make me part Ashkenazi Jew?
It makes you part demon.
Oh man. Damn it.
Yeah, well, look, man. When you said sugar
love a good
cane,
biscuit.
when you
Sugar
said sugar,
cane.
when you
Sugar
said
cane.
sugar cane,
Yeah.
I was like, dee doo boo doo boo boo doo
Right.
Jew. You probably your people probably own people.
No.
That's what I would buy a person and set them free if I
Sugar
could.
cane. You know, that's where our local rum comes from. It's called Tanduay.
Tanduai.
Tanduay rum, yeah. The sugar cane.
It's
It's
all,
delicious. You just get out there and you chop off a piece of sugar cane, peel it. It's absolutely delicious.
sugar is an interesting stimulant, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. Yeah.
It's become acceptable to the point where on a child's first birthday, they're like, here, let's turn this motherfucker out, and then they give them
Right.
like,
So wind them up.
yeah, let's get him hooked like we are, and the kid goes ding ding ding, and
I know. I think I'm addicted to sugar, actually.
I bet you are.
Yeah. Like I have some really intense sugar cravings. I need something sweet every day.
What do you eat?
It depends. I go through phases. I'll get sometimes like addicted. I guess addicted. I'll go through phases where like I went, I think like 3 months straight, I could not stop eating s'mores Pop-Tarts. I had to have at least 1 or 2 every single day. It's so weird. It's so weird. And now, it's very specific. Okay. Now it's sourdough bread, toasted,
All right.
butter, and strawberry jam. I have at least one a day
That's what
until I'm sick of it, and then maybe I'll pivot.
my wife was on that during the pregnancy.
Really?
Sourdough toast with jam.
Wow. Yeah.
You know what my dad's sugar craving was?
What?
May he rest in peace. He would get a whole fucking sheet cake.
A sheet cake?
You know, like from the grocery store. You know, like when
Yeah.
poor
okay.
people have birthdays.
Yeah.
you go
What
over there.
flavor?
I don't know. Like usually probably vanilla.
Okay.
I never looked, and then he would get an ice cream, and then he would put the pint of the ice cream and then the half gallon, and then the cake into a big ass mixing bowl, and mix it around like a weird ice cream cake pudding and crush
Wait a
that
minute.
shit.
Isn't that what's the ice cream store that does that where they mash it all up?
Cold Stone.
Cold Stone.
Yeah,
he was doing Cold Stone before Cold Stone was Cold Stone.
Yo, I'm telling you, he was a trendsetter. He had me washing my ass with fucking shampoo in the 80s.
exactly.
Then when they came out with body wash, he was like, I've been doing that.
About it. Was your dad the Italian or the okay?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, the woman tends to go to the swarthy.
Right. So your mom was Irish.
Yeah, Irish,
Okay.
English, and then
English.
yeah, and then
Wow.
yeah,
What was their dynamic? How long were they
violent.
together? Really?
Yeah, I came from that was a violent household.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was all scarred for years. I got over it, but yeah, it was violent.
You healed?
Yeah, man. Yeah, yes. Probably would have healed faster if I'd have done it the right way, but I did it the way it was supposed to be. Like,
Right. Well,
Yeah.
you did the best you could, and that's all we can do, right?
I was real bad. I was real bad at trusting women because
Oh.
of the broken home shit.
Wow.
And then so I think back at all the girls that I treated poorly because of that.
Yeah. How do you think you treated them poorly?
Well, I never would even take them serious. I'd be with them for 5 years and then have my foot out the door the whole fucking
The
time.
whole
Never
time.
never be fully committed.
And that wasn't fair to either of you guys.
No. You know what the shitty thing is too?
What?
It's easier to deal with y'all when I dog you.
What do you mean? Well, what do you mean? What does that look like? What do you
Like if I like when you got your foot out the door and don't give a fuck and
Yeah.
women are just way easier to deal with.
Right.
When they can sense that you're actually committed, they're more of a pain in the ass.
Wait a minute. That's something I really need to think about.
Y'all are like
Yeah.
my wife she'll be like, I feel like this. I'll get her 20 of the thing so I don't got to go back to the store. And she's like, I don't want it. Like, that's just how
Men
y'all
are from
are.
Mars, women are from Venus.
Yeah, I guess we are. If you believe that satanic horoscope shit. No, I'm playing. I do.
Oh, man.
Yo, I'm a still earther.
A still earther?
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't think we're moving. And I think the sky's moving above us.
Shut the fuck up.
That's
I've never heard that before.
It's like flat earth, but it's less committal.
You might convince me. I don't know.
Well, we see the same shit in the air all the fucking time. You think they would have? It's like the Big Dipper again, but
Weren't we just here?
yeah, dog. But so like to me, that's what makes horoscopes real to me is the fact that they're closer and that they're the ones moving in the vibration.
So you believe in horoscopes?
Yeah.
Or you believe in
Astrology.
astrology?
Yeah, I believe in all that shit. I just
Okay,
don't follow
right
it.
on.
I
You just don't follow it.
Yeah, because
Well, what's your sign?
Libra.
Libra. I don't know much about Libra.
My moon's in Pisces.
Oh, the water sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
May 9th.
Taurus. You're an Earth sign.
I'm an earth sign.
You're a home- that's why y'all like
but
your
I'm a
home
Taurus.
shit.
I'm a Taurus, Cancer moon.
Taurus.
So I'm a Taurus,
Sensitive
double
soul.
Taurus. Very
You're-
sensitive
see, I
soul.
told you,
I'm so sensitive, man.
Someone needs to come knock this lady up. You're meant to be a mom, dude. What are you doing?
I
out
have
there?
I have 2 fur babies. I have 2 miniature Australian shepherds.
If
who
you
I
die,
love
they'll
so
eat you.
much. What?
If you die in the house, they'll eat you. Your
Well,
child won't do that.
Well, I would let them because I would hate to think about the idea of them dying. It's probably a morbid
No,
thing
but
to
like
say.
you see the misplaced.
I'm dead.
like-
I'm dead. You know what
Yeah,
are you gonna do?
yes. I'm saying is this. That's nice that you have all this energy.
It's fine.
And you're
Yeah.
putting it over here and over here and over
Yeah.
here. And it's tough to hear because you're in the midst of a divorce, but hopefully this will inspire you for the next fella.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? I'm excited because I think within the next week or so it'll finally be
How long has this been dragging on for?
like 9 months.
Oh yeah.
Oy, oy, oy is right. But I've really been focusing a lot on creative work and
Yeah.
figuring out my future. It took me a while because I had this idea of what my future was going to be like building with one person. And now I'm on a completely different path. And I went through a lot of pain. But you know what? There's so much beauty in pain. And it's probably a weird thing to say. And maybe I just feel that way because I'm an artist and I have a creative mind and soul. But it really, rather than it shutting me down, it broke me completely open.
Yeah.
Completely open. And I'm taking so many risks and I'm just excited
Yeah.
about life and happy. Really happy.
Good.
Yeah.
I think you're like, look, man, it's, to, pain gives you character, like pain.
Gives you grit.
I mean, I was just saying the only reason why I was just saying before I talked to you that the reason why I became a flat earther because I got diarrhea real bad. And then I had to watch these videos about the flat earth. And I said, holy shit.
Wait, what
they
does
might be on this-
diarrhea have to do with the flat earth?
Well, I was in pain from the diarrhea. It was the Five Guys Burger and Fries gave me
I
the.
love Five Guys.
Well, I did, yeah. And then I sat there in pain, but then my eyes were open. You never know.
Did it just hit you like a ton of bricks?
It was like, it just came on the YouTube and it was like, they just kept disproving the globe.
Wow.
And
I
was
thought
like,
maybe you ate a you or something, you know?
Nah, I got
You heard about that shit going around?
Yo, dude. Yeah, man. They trying to kill us, man.
And now it's an apocalypse outside with the fires.
Dog, for anybody that doesn't know, like Michigan's getting hit with diarrhea and smoke real bad. And they showed like the maps and they match. Mm-hmm. Like the diarrhea and smoke map is the same fucking map, essentially.
God was like, all right, bring on the diarrhea and smoke.
Yep.
Next, cue the zombies.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, You know what? I'm ready.
You-
I've always wanted to live off the land. Bring it on.
Go on.
Not the diarrhea. I can take the smoke and the zombies.
Man, yeah. I think we already got the zombies. They just don't know it yet.
No, actually, yeah, people walk. You know what? Speaking of zombies, reminds me of I'm having this thought right now.
Go on.
Where I notice there's so many people, and sometimes I forget too, that walk around this earth forgetting the fact that we're all gonna fucking die one day. And I feel like if you're reminded of that, then you'll make better choices for yourself and others in life. You know what I mean? You won't overthink things so much all the time. You won't be so afraid.
I think what's funny, right? I think it depends on what you believe in with the afterlife too. I think a lot of people,
fair enough, yeah.
because I'm following you, right? But
Yeah.
that's implied that you're not afraid of death. Because I think some people know that they're gonna die and they act like it every single day, but they think that I think people. You can't stop death, but you can make life, and that's what people forget. That's where this disconnect is. Like when COVID dropped, everybody thought that they could do this and do that and do this to stop death from hitting them.
It's inevitable.
Yeah, it's like it's out of your hands.
We're all going in the same, well,
I'm going somewhere really good. I don't know about the rest of you fucking infidels. No.
oh my goodness. Yeah. You know, I used to be afraid of death.
What made you stop being afraid of death?
Well, I've just been watching a lot of videos and doing a lot of reading, and even on a scientific level, right? So when you die, DMT gets released in your brain.
All right.
So think about it this way. Like when you die, you're literally going to have the most beautiful and best trip of your life.
Truly.
So like, and you hear about all these stories about people who have passed away or died, right? And come back to life. Right. And all the stories line up. They're like, it was so beautiful. I didn't want to come back. None of it ever sounded horrific or scary. And people expressed that they weren't afraid. And hearing that really put me at ease. And also like I've been a part of like plant medicine ceremonies, and that's really opened up and expanded my mind and the way that I experience things. And I'm like, okay, this is.
So what do you think? What do you think of the afterlife? What do you think is going to happen?
I can't tell you exactly.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the answers. I have this saying, I always say, I don't know fuck about shit, because I really don't know.
Well, that's the beginning of wisdom, right?
Right. I don't. But I do know that I'm going to be okay. And maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's blank. And even then I'll be okay, right? Or maybe I don't think that, I really don't believe that that there's suffering and that I'm going to suffer. I really don't believe that at all.
I think, I don't know what the Bible says, honestly. So, but it does seem to me that the people that think that nothing's going to happen after they die, I think they'll be right.
Maybe.
I think people that are like, I think you just disappear. I think
they will disappear.
I think I'm like, yes, you will disappear.
Yeah.
You might suffer a bit for whatever the fuck you did, but then poof, you'll be done.
Right.
And,
maybe.
And like for me, like I can't wrap my head around this idea of heaven, so I don't even bother with it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is.
I think heaven is more of like a feeling for me. I feel like your soul just becomes a part of everything and you're just at peace forever. Or maybe you get reincarnated. I don't know. Maybe you come back.
I don't agree.
I don't
want to
come back.
Yeah.
I just want to.
It's
just leave me be.
Reincarnation gets really fucking weird,
Yeah.
right? Like there's certain cultures that believe. All right, so it creates this weird self-fulfilling fucked up prophecy where it's like, if you come back and you're doing bad, I can treat you like shit because you're being punished for what you did before. It justifies me dogging the shit out of you.
Maybe I come back as like a fish or something. I don't know.
You want to come back as a fish?
No, I said maybe I'd come back as a fish. I'd rather not. Okay, if that were true and you could come back as any animal, what would you come back as?
What animal would I come back as?
Yeah, if you could pick.
Well, it would have to be. Do I get to keep my brain, or am I going to have the fucking retard brain of a bird?
I don't know.
I would like to be some type of a bird where I can fly, or something where I can go underwater, or maybe a playful little ferret.
That's That sounds like a good time.
What about you, man?
Oh man. Maybe as like a horse or something. You know? Maybe as a horse, maybe as a dolphin, or maybe as a, I don't know.
Maybe you could be a horse, and then maybe someone from a past life can feed you an apple, and you'll be like, "Don't you remember me?
Don't you remember me? I can't talk. Can't you understand me? Can't you feel my feelings?"
I'm a horse."
Yeah, so maybe a horse. I don't know.
Should I have asked you anything that I didn't ask?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think you've asked me some great questions.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure chatting with you. Where can people?
Likewise.
How can people follow you on this thing that's bad?
The interwebs?
Yes, on the interwebs.
Yeah, you can find me on the interwebs. Instagram, it's DJ Blondie Music, Blondie. Facebook, it's just DJ Blondie.
What kind of music you spin, DJ Blondie?
Okay, so, well, I started 20 years ago
Okay.
as an open format DJ.
What does that mean? Like whatever you
Hip
like.
hop, house, just the smorgasbord of things depending on where I was playing, who I was playing for. Now I'm mostly doing like headlining shows where it's a mixture of house, trap, EDM, drum and bass. I've been really digging like some Chase and Status lately. But it also depends where I'm playing, what country. Sometimes I'm playing a venue where it's just techno and I'll crush that. But at the end of the day, I love telling stories through my music, and I love playing music that invokes feeling, and I like sharing that with people. I like sharing that whole experience.
I think that for a club, a good female DJ is the best kind of DJ. Like,
yeah,
because a woman understands what's gonna move other women. Like, if she's good at it,
that's true.
she can move the crowd. And then if the
Right.
women are moving, then the men move.
That's true.
Yes. So, but then that's if you're good. And then if you're bad,
Right.
fuck.
Or if you create like beautiful cinematic moments, then you just, the whole room collectively just comes together.
Truly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Well,
Awesome.
Blondie,
Yeah.
put it there.
Thank you. That was
Sure
wonderful.
Was a pleasure chatting with you.
Loved it.
Take
All
care.
right. You too. See ya. Peace.